All of the women who are involved in the mentoring are all part of the same book club. We read a book which was about a Kenyan refugee, and it was just eye-opening in a lot of ways. One scene in particular in the book when the Kenyan woman was just fascinated and transfixed watching an ice machine, and she'd never seen ice before. That's one of a million things that she's going to have to adjust to. It just made me think, my goodness, there are so many people in this city who are trying to navigate American life on their own. I thought we can do something about this. All it is just teaching them what is our daily experience. You don't need to be an expert, all you need to be is American. I remember when I was moving from Chicago to Sioux Falls, I mentioned to a friend that I was moving to Sioux Falls, and she said there's actually a refugee population there, and she was telling me that it depended on who was willing to sponsor people, and that there was a lot of church organizations in South Dakota, and that employment rates were high, crime rates were low, education opportunities were good, and so it really was a good fit. I knew that coming in, but had I not known that, I wonder how long it would have taken me to even know that there are so many refugees here. I'm not sure most people in Sioux Falls give that much thought to refugees enough to even have misconceptions about it. Kagendra is the father and Kanchi is the mother. Kagendra's parents also came along with them. And they have 4 daughters, all of whom were born in the refugee camp in Nepal and spent their whole life in the refugee camp. The way I see our job is mainly to be friends with them and also just to help them navigate kind of the nuances of living in America, especially considering the vast difference as far as culture and general setting from which they came. In this role, LSS did a great job of both kind of trying to guide us, but at the same time letting us decide what is the need here, and is there a way that we can fill it? I'd gone to the library and gotten a book about Bhutan, like a picture book, because I was curious. Well, it was really fun for them to flip through the pages and show us things about their country, although the girls actually have never lived in Bhutan because they've spent their whole life in the refugee camps. The very first day, they were giving us hugs and saying, "We are so happy to meet our new family, and thank you so much," and they were just so grateful and excited. When you're a parent, you get to see your young children experience wonder and awe at things that as adults we're so, it's so old news to us. They are experiencing a lot of things for the first time here in America that we just take for granted. It's just an everyday experience for us. I got to see them go on some of their first amusement park rides. I'm just clicking away with the camera because the smiles on their faces were just bigger than their faces. It was only a couple months into our relationship with them. Kanchi was diagnosed with cancer, and all of us had sort of the same reaction, which was, I cannot believe this. Hasn't this family been through enough? And now this is awful. And when we talked to Kagendra about it, his response was so different and so humbling and eye-opening to us. He said, "We're just grateful that we're here. If we were in Nepal, we wouldn't have been able to pay for her care. So she would be dying if we were in Nepal. Here she has a chance, and here they're going to make her better."
My family, we are very, very, very happy with our American family. They are Maria, Julie, Becky, Kim, Ellie, and Lady. They help us anytime. They help us a lot. They are my heart. If they are forget us, but I can't forget them. I never forget.
They are just so open. They are proud of their own cultural background. Rima and Roshni dressed me in sari and wanted me to try on their clothes, and they're always cooking us their food when we come over there. But at the same time, they're very interested in learning about what is going on in America and trying American food and doing the things that we suggest for them to do, and they're just open to new experiences. I think they have handled this all very gracefully.